You know, it helps if I turn my microphone on. I was trying to say seem too and said team. I seem to do that a lot. Alright. It has been thundery today. The lights have flickered a little bit. I don't think it'll be an issue. The only issue has been, hold on. Oh, glasses get on. There we go. Okay. Putting glasses on after you put headphones on is not easy. The dog didn't want to go O-U-T, and I have to spell it. I can't say it. She did not want to go O-U-T because of all of the rain and thunder and stuff today. So I might have to take a break in the middle of stream to take her to do her business, but I don't think it will be an issue because it's still kind of rainy and she hates the rain. I've been working on some main story off stream because I've been having fun in the game, and I'm trying to catch up to Man-Thing and some friends to play with them. Well, they're level 50 something and he's ahead of me, closer to 30, so I'm trying to get close to 30. So we shall see how far I get. Okay. We just busted Ungust, is that his name, for selling out his people for coin. Hold on. I need to check on that. Give me 1 sec. Apologies, the dog was barking like there was someone at the door, and there was no one at the door. Okay. She is crazy. She is very crazy tonight. Yes, you are. You're cray-cray. Yes, you're a crazy puppy. Alright. You're Chestnut Firefly of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Yes, we're gonna go fight the Amalja, if I remember correctly. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet a traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we've requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Why is it called the Invisible City? Why are we going to the Invisible City if we can't see it? Please make your way there and lie in wait. Also, why can that row not pick up the dang box? We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Chestnut. Let's make sure it does. Alright, where am I going? Lie in wait at the Invisible City. And where is that? Map. It is north of us. Okay. I still don't have my chocobo. This is bull. Okay. I want my chocobo really badly. Really, really badly do I want my chocobo. Alright. So I went grocery shopping today, and I totally forgot to buy snacks outside of picking up some fruit, and I am like super munchy because it's dinner-ish time. Well, it's a little early for dinner time, and I'd rather not eat dinner just yet, but I'm hungry. And I really, really wish I'd picked up something other than like cherries and strawberries, which are, oh my god, they are so good, but I am regretting not picking up a cracker or a cookie, or I picked up some protein bars, so I suppose if I get desperate I can go eat one of my protein bars, but I really do try to leave those for nights when I have pole dance class. So okay, I need to go this way. That's a lot of imps. And it didn't pull. That's strange. Oh, that one did. Smash the imp. Okay. There we go. My bot is not working again. This is redonkulous. I don't know why it's doing this. It's not working in any of my chats. Alright, give me one sec. Oh, Discord bot. Being a jerk. Do 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 do. Alright, and the moment I post that, it will give me an auto post saying that I'm going live, because that's just what will happen with my luck. Okay. Nope, I went this way. I ended up fighting an imp, that's why I was going that way. Get it together, Chestnut. Get your bearings. Okay. I need to be here. Yes. Okay, I need to kill that corpse first. And the dog is going crazy again. I think the people upstairs are moving furniture around or something, and it's driving her bonkers because some new people moved in upstairs. Alright. If I'm above level 24, it will be synced. I'm 23.5. I think I'm good. I also should probably bring up my remote control on my phone. Alright, is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. There they are. That's a lot of them. Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Yeah, think. Oh, Ungust, you ass. Ha ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Traitorous flame soldier, screw you. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. His face is really... ugh. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Gahaha! Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Hehehe. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. I love how he's like, sayonara. Alright, let's dot all the things. And I will probably regret this. Did I dot it? No. It's not line of sight. Dotted that, dotted that. Dot all the things. Dot that one and start smashing. to. He's gonna die in a minute, so I won't bother. Come on. Hyken Hatsugsha. Oh, there's more. Okay, let me... no, I want the ranger. Okay. Looks like a bunch more just spawned. Oh, hello. Did not see that guy there. Halberdier. Halberdier. There we go. Halberd, because it's a halberd. So of course it would be a halberd deer. Halberd deer. It's deer, apparently. I'm feeling a little loopy. I didn't really sleep well last night, so I'm feeling a tiny bit loopy. Chestnut is loopy. Dot all the things. Let's, oh, come on. And of course it didn't hit anything with the guy in front of me, because I'm terrible like that. I have 25 minutes. Okay. Is there no end to them? No, we need to kill the big guy, guys. Stop hitting me. No smashy. Alright, he is almost dead, so I will leave him alone. Let's dot all the things in the back, I suppose. Oh, yes, this is where people come in. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! Yeah, what was that? Ow. What's going on? Bring her. I'm gonna beat you up. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. Indeed. Do 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 do. Okay. Speak with the Flame Sergeant. Let's zoom in now that I'm no longer in combat. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Ooh, is this my first primal? I think this is my first primal. Use the duty finder to confront Ifrit in the bowl of embers. It is my first primal! Alright. Trials, whatever. It is it is a primal still, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see. It'll take me 13 minutes. Oh lord. Goodness gracious. 13 minutes for DPS? This is outrageous. I forgot how much this weight sucks as a DPS because I usually tank things. But Man-Thing will be tanking. So I was like, okay, I'll stay with DPS. So I have to talk to you guys for like 13 minutes now. I mean, what am I going to do with my life? I don't know how you'll put up with me for 13 minutes. 13 whole minutes. I have a missed call on my phone. Well, they are in tough luck and going to have to wait. Let's see. I can close Spotify and all the things. All the things. Alright, now my phone won't die. And it just crashed my Streamlabs on my phone anyway. Okay, there we go. That's back up. Meh. What's meh, Shadow Pup? And hello. Oh, Lord. The dog is going to drive me bonkers with the people moving furniture. Do, 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 do. 13 minutes still, and I've only been in queue a minute and a half. I am not enjoying this wait. And I can't go do anything else because I'm in the middle of, like, a thing. Well, a thing being an Amalja camp. So... I am on Famfrit. If you're on Ifrit, I could jump on a healer and help get you through it. Yeah, I am on Famfrit. If you would like to, please feel free, Shadow Pup, but it is no requirement to do so. It is more, this is my first time, well, I guess second time going through this, but it's been a really long time since I've played, which is why I didn't go back to my original character. So... I don't normally mind the wait, I just feel bad people being put through my wait as well while I'm on stream, and I totally forgot about that and should have finished this part before I got set up to play and stream, so it was poor planning on my part. So I guess I'll just run in circles, and oh, that's not my auto run button. That's my auto run button. Because normally in between I could go, like, hang out and gather, or do, like, a different mission, or quest, or, I call them missions sometimes because I play Secret World as well, and they call their quests missions. But yes, being stuck in this little... enclave is not fun for anybody, including myself. I'll just be here doing stuff. Also, you can just teleport out and still do the duty finder. I can, even though this is my first time on the cutscene. Like, this is the first time this character has done this, so I don't know if I can port out of here or get out of here because it's first time in the story. Thank you for the host, Vimy. I don't know that I'm very interesting at the moment, dearie. I'm pretty much just waiting for a dungeon queue to pop, essentially. I have 10 more minutes, 9 more minutes to wait. Oh, at least it's only 4 people and not 5. That is not my auto run button in this game. That's my auto run button. How are you, Vimy? And there's no music in this place either, so it is boring AF. You can get out, it's just when it starts the trial, it starts the cutscene for your character. So I can exit this area that I'm in right now, like, because this is my first time ever doing it, and I didn't think I could. Exit and do other stuff. Actually, this time is going by faster than I thought it would, surprisingly. At work. Ugh, work. And I'm good, Vimy. I'm not looking forward to trying to figure out dinner after stream. I'll probably eat frozen leftovers. Ugh. I didn't cook today like I wanted to at lunch because my dentist appointment took too long. So normally I'd it's my work from home day, so I'd cook my dinner for the rest of the week at lunch. But I didn't get the chance to today. But I always have leftovers, but I'm not looking forward to them. At all. At all. And I ordered out last night because my boyfriend came over, so I'm not ordering out tonight. It is not good for my pocketbook if I do. Almost at 6 minutes. We're almost half through the wait. Hopefully the queue won't get any bigger. There is 2 out of 2 for DPS. Awesome. Ooh, ooh. Shadow Edge. Hello. You must be Shadow Pup. Yes. Accept friend request. Invite to party. Party makeup changed. Alright. Let's try now. Well, let me join his party? Because it just has join. Yep, awesome. That'll speed things up 5 minutes instead of 13. Wish I had a sugar daddy. Oh my god, Vimy, I totally hear you. Thank you for joining in, Shadow Pup, and giving me help to get through my first Ifrit and not have a 15-minute queue. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humbly servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Whoa, hello. Oh, wow. That's actually really cool looking. Oh, that's awesome. I totally forgot about this. Like, I don't remember this. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages, you who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Ha! What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but the servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Serves you right. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. But I'm unscathed. O mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. They're all praising him. Impossible, by what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I feel bad for my party because now they're waiting for me to get through the cutscene. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. They're scared of me, though, which is a good thing. Fight, fight, fight. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. So of course he's gonna smash me. I love this music. I'm so sorry, party. I'm so sorry. Alright, stay out of things, Chestnut. Just watch what's going on. Like, either get in or out of the circle. I thought I hit that. Apparently I didn't. I need to put the crit back on. Oh, I guess I'll stand back here. That's daddy right there. Ifrit is daddy. Alright, get out of that, because that's gonna blow up. needs a dot. And I need my crit. I need to be better about watching my dots. I should probably kill the nail. Ow. Thought I was not close enough. Or, I guess I wasn't far enough away? Where did he go? Oh god! I feel like I should pop that. Shit, 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 shit. Ugh. Pay attention, Chestnut. My dot is gonna wear off. Oh god. I redotted. Let's pop that one. And that. Cool! Ah, crystal. I have 2 crystals now. Or is this 3? Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Look at you being badass, Thancred. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Chestnut. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Hurrah! And there's someone there. Yep. Nero. So that was the mighty Famfrit. I want to see your face. Oh, so pretty. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Alden interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. I was about to say Vilth and knew that was wrong. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Now, that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Yes, I will! Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Damn. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Do, 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 do. And where did it pop me out? Cool. Thank you very much for the help, Shadow's Edge, aka Shadow Pup. I appreciate it. Alright, talk to Thancred. Ah, there you are, Chestnut. Come, rest a while. You will have no... Why does it keep giving me achievements? There we go. Damn it, I didn't finish reading before I clicked something. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once, a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Chestnut. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. I have a feeling the MSQ is going to outpace me soon. Alright. I need to port to unable to teleport at this time. There we go. No, I don't want to use one of my teleportation scrolls. Alright. Alright, off I go. I found cookies sitting on my desk, so I'm slowly picking at cookies, and I hope you guys can't hear me chew them. The last of my bunny cookies from Annie's. I also forgot how much easier it is to drink water when you put that, like, Crystal Light stuff in it. I'm almost done with a water bottle already. Look at you riding on your chocobo. Oh, goodness. I heard a noise. JC, thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your time. As soon as I hit 100 followers, I will be setting up my webcam. I haven't done it yet because it requires rearranging furniture and I needed a goal. Because I am not looking forward to rearranging furniture. And I'll also be doing a giveaway to followers of a $10 Steam gift code on stream. So that will be fun when I hit 100 followers. So thank you very much for putting me one more towards that, JC. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, Minfilia. Alright. Hey, Taru. Alright, enter the Waking Sands. Why do I still have my map up? There we go. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Oh, I have to read it. I like the narrated ones. My late arrival nearly cost Chestnut her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Ifrit? I've heard it pronounced multiple ways. I think it's Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. Oh, Thancred, stop being so emo. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Chestnut, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ulda. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania as of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or aetheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with this primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Chestnut. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or not, Menphelia neglected to tell you something that I think would be best you hear from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. Why? I mean, like, why were are they being put to death? I swear to you that they would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but to worship. Oh. And so we scions continue our fight, and no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Chestnut. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for their losses his people suffered. Until next time. That's really sad. That's kind of shitty. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. You have to stop being emo. Stop being emo, Thancred. Yay, I can do Menphelia's next quest. Alright. Where did my chatbot go? There's my chatbot. Okay. Level 20. I am still 3 levels ahead, so I'm good. For a little bit still. Menphelia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, let's do that, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Ida and Papalimo that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Famfrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, and as you will soon discover. We have guests, Chestnut, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. Oh, finally I get to choose a free company, which means my chocobo is not far behind. Oh. Ah, Lady Menphelia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Chestnut, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have a Freet's Bane for its own. To this end, all 3 have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Chestnut's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal Flames should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other Grand Companies? Tataroo! Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Firefly. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. And imagine our pride when we learned that you began your journey as an adventurer in our own Gridania. Know that the people hold you in high esteem and that you will always be welcome among us. Well, that's fine, because I'm not choosing your free company. Limsa Lominsa for life. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strengths to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Firefly. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Limensa to the shores of glory. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Limensa, yes, the Order of the Twin Adder in Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. Thibith. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Chestnut hear our leaders speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a Grand Company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Chestnut, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great powers want to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of Grand Company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl, and I clicked past it, but it is essentially a cell phone's. Eorzea is changing, Chestnut, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Alright. Let's go speak to Tataru. Speak with Tataru. I keep wanting to call her Taru, and I don't know why. Where is... Why is that beeping at me? There we go. Okay. Things are blinking at me on my computer and I don't know why. Exit to Vesper Bay. Yes. Alright. Speak to Tataru. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Chestnut. I may have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often, to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. She's so cute. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place? If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seed Seer Kani Sana will deliver her address at Mikedo's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Alda, where the Flame General Ruban Alden will be addressing Rauban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Laminsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merle Wibb is. I'm not even going to try and pronounce her last name. I know her name is Merle Wibb. That's all that matters. Will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanthale, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Alright. We'll do Mikedo's Amphitheater. Where is my return currently set? Limsa Laminsa. We will not go to Limsa Laminsa just yet. So I need to go to... I can port there. Yay! And we will use a scroll. God bless Aethernet. It is very helpful. Alright. Amphitheater. Aethernet, Mikedo's Amphitheater. Okay. Is it a cutscene? Do I have to read it? I hope I don't have to read it.
I lost my son to the calamity. The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
Your freckles
When
are
the
cute.
Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed. Each waking hour, a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike.
I like how she was called Cynical Girl.
Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
Think of the children. Oh.
If you'll permit me, Alfie No. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, and a change observed at roughly the same time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, but they consider open conflict the last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes, yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help they can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them? Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seed Seer's words fell on fertile ground. There we go. Alright. Ulda and then Limsa. So I want to go to Ulda. Yes, and I'm going to use teleportation scroll. There are people dancing here. Wait, where do I need to go in Ulda? I need to go to the promenade, so Chamber of Rule. Ow, itchy hand. Aethernet. The Chamber of Rule. Okay. Run around the circle to get to more cutscenes. Yay! Alright.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
What do you mean, Alphanod?
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
Oh my god, she's so cute.
People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune.
That voice.
Ride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn.
That like high-pitched screechy.
Forsooth,
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
More reading. The Uldens have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldens do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smoldering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Alda has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless. Sultanates? Whatever. And even assuming that they had the coin, the resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amaljar are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Eldens send their forces to smite the Primal and... Hold on. Okay, not a text I need to worry about. Every time they do so, the Eldens send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. Alright, and finally I get to go to Limsa. So I can choose Limsa because I love Limsa. It's a row thing. I don't know. It's a row thing. Alright. Yes, I want to go to Limsa. Plus, that's where the fishing trainer is, and fishing is life. So. Come on. Alright. Do. I want to... Oh, it's right here. Would you look at that? No point in taking the Aetheryte somewhere. The Octunt. Ah, it's because I need to take an elevator up somewhere, don't I? Yep. Hello, Xanthale. Here to attend the Remembrance Service. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Hello, sexy lady.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Mervyn!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Limsons' backyard, Liminsons. And that is to say naught of the internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Liminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Alright, I keep getting a call with no message, and I need to check this number. Ugh. Chestnut, this is Minphelia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Alright, give me 1 second to check this number, because I might need to take a quick AFK to handle something. Da, 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 da. Looks like I might have to take a quick AFK to handle something, though they haven't left me a message, so I am not sure why they are not leaving me a message. But I am going to take a quick 5 minutes because I need to handle this because related to car things from my accident a couple weeks ago. So I need to take care of that quick. And I will be right back, guys. Thank you guys for watching so far. And I appreciate you guys. And I will BRB if I could get my stream thing to pop up. There we go. BRB. Alright, that is handled. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Shadow Pup. I very much appreciate it. That is very sweet of you. Let me close that, now that I don't need my browser anymore. Okay. I think... Okay. Report to Minphilia. Waking Sands. All I want is my chocobo, please. I really want my chocobo. Horizon. Yes, we will use a scroll. All right. Oh, the run. I suppose did I pick up the porter there? It might be a little bit faster than hoofing it. Yes. Higher. Nope, I did not. Damn it. So I guess I'm hoofing it and picking up the chocobo porter. Yep, I guess I never picked it up. Bummer. That's annoying. Why is that Orobon? There's a random NPC fighting them, okay? I will leave them to it. Bubble trouble. I think I'll, maybe I will do the fate. It's just the one big guy, right? I think so. I'll have to level down, but that's fine. Level sync. Alright, Bubbly Bernie. Let's kill the buzzards. Pop it. Nope. Okay, and now we can fight Bernie. Not ready yet. And I need to dot him up again. Oh god, my nose is itchy. But I'm kiting. This is no fun. Oh shit, I pulled a buzzard. I didn't pull a buzzard, okay? I need to dot back up. Crit back up. Alright, I'll do smaller circles for you. Alright, kill those buzzards. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Off I continue. I am going the right way. Yes, I need to pick up the porter first, though. Do, 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 do. Porter! Yep, I never picked it up like a dum-dum. Nope, just wanted to pick it up. Okay, let's go talk to Minphilia. Hopefully I don't have to read it. Okay. Entrance to the solar. Yes. Oops. There we go. Arr. I forgot I didn't have my overlay thingy up on my phone. Ooh, hello. Hi, puppy. Let me open up Streamlabs again. There we go. Okay. Welcome back, Chestnut. Were the Grand Company leader's words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Chestnut. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
I'm assuming their grandfather is Louis Sois.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
Alphinaud is kind of stuck up.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
All right. I want to be a Maelstrom. How was the Admiral's speech? Ah, but you need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yes. That's the spirit, lass. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made. It is time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way to Limsa Liminsa and seek out the Grand Company's headquarters. Maelstrom Command is located in the upper decks. I will send you... Ooh, excuse me. I will send word to our personnel officer to expect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearings sure. Alright. Speak with the personnel over at Maelstrom Command. Let's leave. And then I can teleport over. Exit to Vesper Bay. Yes, please. Alright. Okay. Teleport. That's what I'm looking for. Come on, load screen. Oh, geez. Running into shit. I need the aft castle. Okay. Aethernet, aft castle. Do, 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 do. Storm personnel officer. Hail, adventurer. What business have you at Maelstrom Command? My name is Chestnut Firefly. I believe you are expecting me. Chestnut Firefly, I, our recruitment officer, sent word of your coming. It shall be my honor to induct you into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... Sir! What is it, private? And this had better be important. Sir, we've received a report from a lookout in Lower Lanacea, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a Highwind Skyways airship. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it, we have no troops available in that area. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Firefly, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. If our man in Lower Lanacea is correct, the airship will come down in territory, crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Okay. So I want to see map. I do not have attunement there, so I'm gonna have to hoof it. I can hoof it. I don't want to hoof it, but I can hoof it. Okay. I need to go Lower Lanacea. So, can I teleport to lower? I can't. Okay. That saves a little bit of time at least. And which way do I want to go? Up there. Okay. I need to go this way. Okay. I'm going too far up to the edge and I'm gonna start running into rocks. That would not be good. Running into rocks is typically not a good thing. Mossless Gooboo. I want to take the bridge. I guess it really doesn't matter, quite honestly. I could run across the water. I turned auto run off. Let's turn it back on. Alright. Aurelias. They're really pretty. I wonder if you can get them as like a mini pet thing. Whatever they're called. Wild dodos. They're very big and fat and cute. And kind of creepy at the same time. So I need to figure out what to eat for dinner today. Like, will I have enough time after stream before I need to be in WoW for raid? Do I want to skip raid again? I'm really not having fun raiding in WoW on my alt. Like, my main is a tank and my alt is a hunter. And I don't really like DPSing in WoW. It's kind of boring for me. Like, I don't care about, like, how high I am on the DPS charts and stuff, which I guess is why a lot of people like DPS. I just don't feel like it's challenging enough and it bores me. So, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I know I will be watching one of my fellow streamers doing some streaming, but I don't know what I'll be doing while I'm watching. I need to decide. Ooh, is this where we meet the airship dudes? It is where we meet the airship dudes. I like the airship dudes. Apparently they're a thing and like they're in every single game. Ha, I never switched back from my overlay. Whoops. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. Huh. We're exhausted from running and we didn't really run that far. Maelstrom Command sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Be at ease, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworkers engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Firefly. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. There is no end to the. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Oh no! No, poor thing. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Scouting party from Castrum Ossidens, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. It ain't a tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut, but they're not getting that ship. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lalafell. I love how saving the Lalafell is an afterthought. Poor Wedge. What say you, Firefly? Ready to give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! An ambush to arms! Okay, now I can alt-tab and hit everything. Oh, I should probably kill the ones they're killing first. God, did I just southern drawl on y'all? That was terrible. All right. Ow. Magitech Vanguard? What the hell? Alright, I'll let them tank that. I should kill that. Because he's healing. God damn it, he healed again. Okay. Kill that. I wonder if they fixed all the button bloat issues in the game. I remember that being a really big thing last time I was playing. Goodness gracious, does this thing die? I didn't need to refresh my dot, or I still had 18 seconds on it. Or maybe it was theirs. I had 18 seconds. Where are you going? Excuse you. Heal yourself, Conjurer. Control 2. And why did I never pop that one? Oh, Chestnut. Yay! Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for the scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Firefly, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd asked you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your capability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I, just want to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you, we're very grateful. That's cute. Alright. Back to Maelstrom Command. While I am here... Okay, there is a chocobo keep. Let's go stop and grab that one, because I don't know if I've grabbed... I guess I grabbed the chocobo? Alright, I still have 40 seconds on that. By the time it comes up, I'll be there almost, so... There is no point in waiting for my teleport to come back up. So I will just run. I wonder what rewards I get out of this. I guess I could check. I haven't checked. I just kind of keep doing the main story quest and continuing, not checking what my rewards are. I guess that doesn't matter, really. This is definitely not necessarily a good time to stream, apparently. But I don't really like streaming when, like, my friends are streaming. Like, there's a couple streamers I really like to watch, and they already, like, stream on top of each other. So I actually, usually, like, keep them open in multiple tabs in the windows and, like, tab between them, and, like, mute and tab and mute and tab. So I don't like streaming when they're streaming, because it's bad enough, like, I have to watch, like, I can either choose one or, like, tab between them as is. So I don't like streaming when they're streaming, but I don't know that this is a time that'll work out again. It didn't work out well today. So I'm gonna have to keep fiddling with my times. And it doesn't help that I have a really odd real life, like, commitment schedule either, so... Streaming is hard when you're busy. Almost there. My teleport is up, though. I probably could have waited, but it doesn't matter. I'm at least being somewhat productive. And I need to poke my friends for an invite to their free company. Alright, upper decks. Hi, puppy. She's giving me a look like, Mama, I'm hot. Turn down the AC. Nope, wrong auto run button. Wrong game. I want to go this way. Good girl. Okay. Zoom in. Welcome back, Firefly. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems these stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of, after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction, While I'm thinking of it, I really, really need like a footstool or something, because even at my lowest setting, my chair is still too tall for me. Sucks being short. Ooh, a belt, an upgrade, an upgrade. Am I wearing earrings? That needs an upgrade for sure. That's intelligence. And that's for tanking. So, how much does the belt improve? It's 17 to a 20, from a 1 to a 20. We'll go with the earring. Alright, I got about a half hour left of streaming. Just a heads up for people. Control I. And my character. And it's an earring. So we'll equip that. And this one can go down here. Okay. I still need to get a retainer. 2 retainers. But the personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Accept. Let us start afresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Chestnut Firefly. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is that you will be joining. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against a nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lominsa afloat and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merlwib sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lass, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with the talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors till her last breath, fights till her last drop of blood. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Firefly, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? You have my sword till the sea swallows all. What skills I have are yours till the sea swallows all. I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom of the abyss. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lass. Chestnut, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa Lominsa well till sea swallows all. So say we all. I mean, till the sea swallows all. Nope, not yet. Can you hear me, Chestnut? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Firefly. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, they are now a woman of the storm. You are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Okay. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Delivery missions. Oh, pretty wedding dress. You are now a member of a grand company, and you've been assigned the rank of Private 3rd Class. Your grand company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the character interface under Character in the main menu. Grand companies pay their members not in guild but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency. They are earned by completing Grand Company missions. Quartermaster is stationed at East Headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. They're only redeemable with the Grand Company that issued them. Okay. Supply missions. Grand companies are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required to, and delivering them. I vaguely recall this when I was leveling fishing. Okay. So when I level fishing again, which will probably honestly be the next thing I level after Bard, I want to try and get Bard to 50. And then I was going to try to... I never picked up the Chocobo Porter, did I? I did. I picked up the Chocobo Porter. I want to try to get to 50 on the Bard. And then pepper in a little bit of fishing in between getting to 50 to 60. And then I need... It's 60, right? And then I need the new expansion, which would bump me to 70. Right? I think? Something like that. It sounds right in my head. I don't know if it actually is, though. Alright, Chocobo Keep. Might I interest you? Yes. Vesper Bay. Ugh. Discord keeps popping up notifications and I'm over it. Alright. I wonder if this is any faster than actually running on foot. I'd be interested to find out. Hey Ike, your message did not pop up for me. There we go. I guess my chatbot is running slow. Thank you for hanging out, Ike. It's pretty much just been me. Shadowpup stopped by for a while, and Vimi stopped by, I'm assuming on her lunch break, so... I was actually talking about how 4 to 7 Eastern is probably not a good time for people going forward, as I'm dying and choking on my own spit. But I didn't want to interfere with Sushi's stream tonight, and I, technically have WoW Raid, but I'm not really feeling it, so... But I'm glad you stopped by, Ike. I'll be streaming until just before 7, and then I'll be tossing a host over to Sushi, because I want to go hang out with her, so... About 15 minutes, a little longer than that. I still feel like I'm choking on my own spit. My throat hurts. Welcome back, Chestnut. Lady Minphelia awaits you within. Did it cutscene me? It cutscened me. And I have to read it. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Chestnut. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. I'd say I'd help you along in Final Fantasy, but I think you're on a different server than we are. I am on Famfrit, and I'm not sure what, like, Aether Shard that puts me on. But if you're on the same Aether Shard, we can help out, but I don't know what Aether Shard you guys are on, so... Tataru, please show them in. You're on Ultros. I don't know if that's the same shard. I'd have to Google, but let me write it down and I'll check. Because I think, like, Wolfie is on Ultros and stuff, too. So, Ultros shard. Famfrit shard. And right now, anyway, I'm doing a lot of, main story quest, which is mostly just cutscenes, run here, cutscene, run here, cutscene, run here, fight a freet, cutscene, run here, cutscene, run here. So, yay! I know Wedge, but what's his name? Biggs, that's right. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. The MSQ is all cutscenes. Yeah, it really is. Sushi, Smashy, Rakuno, etc. are all in Ultros. Damn, why didn't I roll in Ultros then? I did roll over here so I could play with Man-Things, so. I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I love how he, like, does a hwah stance. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. I've never played any other Final Fantasy games, but I've been told that Biggs and Wedge are in each of them, so... Our happy little family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Ah, Emo Thancred. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Biggs, Wedge, and Sid are in every Final Fantasy game. I don't think I've met Sid in this game yet, and if I have, I don't know I have. I will put that out. If he's in here, I probably either have seen him at some point and not known it's him, or something like that, so. You have not got to him yet. Okay. Investigate the Sylphs. Oh.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Oh, Liz, I don't need to read this one.
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
I love her pants. I want her pants.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
So they look like cabbage.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
So don't kill them, got it.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know.
Are you a lawyer, Papalimo?
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
You're gonna have fun on this quest, let me tell you. Is that a sarcasm?
They are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
Not at all.
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
If they're cute, I'll enjoy
In
it, because
short,
cute things are
it
cute.
is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Yes, I have no choice in the matter.
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
And how are you using the word babe? Because you're kind of emo.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
I love Ida.
Us, Ida, us!
Papalimo, not so much because of the voice acting, but... Is there another cutscene? Okay. I sense a bit of sarcasm, Ike. Just an itty bitty bit. Tiny smidge, maybe a slice. A half a slice of sarcasm. Alright. Speak with Vorsai Huloi at the Adder's Nest. Alright. What time is it? 10 minutes? Okay, Twitch. See, it would help if I could spell. There we go. Let me get that up and ready. Okay, she is not online yet. I'm gonna mute that. Okay. I'm getting Sushi pulled up so I can toss a host to her when I finish. I need to go to the Adder's Nest. So, it's in the Black Shroud. I'm attuned, yay! Okay, this will make things a little faster. Ow. I'm gonna bounce and take a break for a bit. Alright, Ike, I'll see you in Sushi's stream when you head over there. Thanks for hanging out, Ike. I appreciate it. Alright. Oh, okay. It's inside. Why is it inside? Really? Okay. Oh, at the Adder's Nest. Herpaderp. I also need to see if I have an archery quest. I can't remember if I did my level 20 archery quest. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... beg pardons. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? To complete my quest and pick up the next one! Hail, adventurer, I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the Twin Adder? Good day, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seed Seer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is one of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs on their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have had many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friend palaver with the Sylphs? A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Do. Okay, let's go check if I have my archery quest because like I said, I can't remember if I did my level archery quest or not because I've just been like main story questing. So I am going to check and see if I need to do my archery quest, and then I will be tossing a follow over to one of my friends. Aethernet, Archers Guild. Well, I may not be immediately tossing it over depending on if I have a quest or not, but it looks like I might. Yes. I never did my level 20 quest. Bad chestnut. Bad chestnut. Okay. Hi, Lucienne. She wants me to go to Buscaron's Druthers. You came at a good time, Chestnut. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscaron's Druthers out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The three of us? You mean Chestnut, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucienne. The Mikote and the other one will only encumber me. Jerk. No, Sylviar, you will go as three. Also, it is past the time you recognize Chestnut as a fellow archer. I will not. I have held my tongue on the matter of her continued presence here, but I will bend no further. Ass. Who in the seven hells do you think you are, Bowlord Lewin? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, Savage. Savage, you know nothing about me, you bigoted son of a— Enough! But one more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to Buscaron's Druthers in the South Shroud. Now, out of my sight. Alright, speak with Buscaron. Map. Quarry Mill, Camp Tranquil. Bent Branch. Okay, I have Bent Branch, so I can head to Bent Branch. Okay, let's go there. No, I do not want to use a teleporter thingy. Though I do have a lot of guild, not that I've been using it on anything except teleporting. Okay. Let me make sure I have my Chocobo Porter while I'm here. Just because I have the Aethernet doesn't necessarily mean I have the Chocobo Porter because I'm dumb and I keep forgetting to pick them up. Okay. Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna have to hoof it. This is gonna stink. Alright. No, that's not the one I want to go to. South Shroud. Okay. No, that's not auto run, Chestnut. That's auto run. Okay. I do enjoy the music out here. I like it better than Gridania music itself. Such pretty music. Alright, we're gonna skip the lavender beds for now. I do need to figure out housing and all that at some point, but I figure it's not high priority right now because I'm just trying to grind to 50. Plus, I suck at building stuff. So, I mean, like I did in Wildstar, and I don't really know how like building and decorating and stuff goes in Final Fantasy, so I might be good at it in Final Fantasy. Like, I like the housing in Wildstar, but it's just too freeform for me. I liked the housing in EQ too. It was a little less freeform. Or at least I felt that way, but I still couldn't really get into it. So maybe Final Fantasy housing is like a good middle ground for me because I'm not very creative. Ooh, I need these for my journal. So I will smash the pretty things. They're so pretty. Sorry if that made a weird noise. I had to move my mic a little bit. How many do I need? 4 of them. Okay. Antelope dough. Dat antelope dough. I know, I think I'm funny and I'm not. I tell that to Man Thing all the time. He makes jokes and I'm like, you think you're funny? And he's like, I know I'm funny. And I'm like, you think you're funny. And I need one more. There's one. Okay. This stream time is definitely not a good stream time, but it was one of the only days I could fit in this week because my schedule is always weird. I have, storyteller meeting for my LARP on Mondays. I take pole dance class on Tuesdays. Wednesdays are date night. Thursday I have WoW raid, and Fridays are pole dance class. So trying to fit in streaming is a bit difficult. And I won't stream WoW raid because I'd have to get a program to separate audio for okay. I'd have to get a program to separate audio for the voice program because I don't want people to feel uncomfortable talking during raid and stuff if they're going to be on stream. And it's just, I'd rather just like concentrate on raiding since I'm a tank and not trying to interact with stream. And while I love interacting with you guys, like, it's just a little bit too much when I'm tanking new content. So, well, it's not technically new anymore and I'm DPSing it. So maybe I won't hop in TeamSpeak or something tonight. See what the deal is with that. If I can skip Teams or Mumble and just hang out and with you guys and do some huntering. Maybe. We'll see. I really want to hang out with Sushi, so. Ah, you lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. What time is it? It is 7:01. We'll finish out this quest, and then I will toss a host over to Sushi. Now, as your guild master will have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the God's Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Because there ain't no common poachers, they're Pawa Mujuk's gang. They said she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits. See, we stay out of their territory and they don't make no trouble at the Druthers. That being so, if I summoned the massed ranks of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all 7 hells would swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand. You may leave the matter to us. Lee, Chestnut, split up and scour the area for any sign of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We will reconvene to compare our findings ere long. Go. I don't really like the music here. It's very, jazzy, like, lounge music, which I guess is the point, but I still don't, I'm not a fan. Alright, let me pick up the Chocobo Porter so I remember to pick up the Chocobo Porter. I do not want to do anything, I just want to have it. Okay, and it looks like there's a fate here. I could do it, but I could also do my quest. So let me do my quest. I didn't call it a mission! I did such a good job. I'm proud of myself. Search for clues 1. Where's the shiny? There's the shiny. Alright, halfway through 24, I got about a level tonight, which is, I mean, not as much as I was hoping to get, but I suppose it's okay because it's so many stinking cutscenes, like, holy moly, so many cutscenes. I do not want to pull a Kikirin, and I pulled a Kikirin anyway. I normally would be playing music now, but a lot of people have been getting banned or like shadow banned on Twitch for playing music and stuff on top of muting streams in the VODs. So I am rather not going to play music today. Or I guess in the near future. Ah, there it is. I walked right past it. Okay. All right. Back inside. I feel like this is going to be a multi-tier one, so I am going to finish this section and then switch over stream. Oh, there we go. I never switched back the other one, so you can see my chat. Not that there's anything interesting in chat currently, but I need to get better at that. An iron leg trap and a poacher's arrow. These are both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find Pawa. And these mead bottles are but old refuse from before the Druthers was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you know of this Pawa woman, Silvare? I know that she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the Twelveswood. A born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang of Mikote hunters. She was apprehended once, but would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. Was that so? In any case, I wonder if he was the sentry that got tricked into releasing her. In any case, we've scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this Pawa has ever even here? I say we inform the God's Quiver and the Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscaron and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania Lee. Pawa Majuk is a savage and utterly amoral poacher whose actions, however indirectly, threaten the city's well-being. But what would a vagrant like you know of duty to one's homeland? No more than she, I suspect. Ow. How dare you? And Chestnut, say something. Now is not the time for this. Very well, we will return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues that we have gathered. Look all you want. The trap and the arrow we found suggest poaching. There is nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine, Chestnut? The mead bottles. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you, those bottles predate the Druthers. They have no connection with this matter. But if these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry, yet even then, he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern, and it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. Some survived. Of course, Buscaron's Scar, his old lookout post. It may not be Pawa Mujuk, but we must investigate it once. Alright. I know I'm in the middle of a quest, but I think that's a decent stopping point for the moment. Ow! Oh, my back. Okay. So, it looks like both Sushi and Pizza are streaming. Dang them. I am going to toss a host over to Sushi. She and Pizza Maid actually. So let me do a shout out for and both those ladies pretty much are my big inspiration for why I got into streaming. So you guys should go give them follows. And I am going to do a host for Sushi. She is playing Final Fantasy 15. And she's also doing a subscriber giveaway tonight. And you guys need to be in channel if you want to get in on that subscriber giveaway. Thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Let's see. Thank you to Vimy for the host. Thank you to JC and Shadowpup for the follows. I appreciate it very much. Thank you to Ike for hanging out. And I think that is it. I think I am good. So I am going to toss a host over to Sushi, and I will see you guys. I will probably stream some on Saturday. I won't do any on Fridays anymore because there's just too many people streaming on Fridays. Pardon. I'm like choking on my own spit, or dry throat, I guess, because there's no spit. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. I don't do Fridays anymore, partly because of pole dance class, and partly because there's too many people that stream that I want to watch, like Sushi and Any Strom and people like that. So I don't do Fridays anymore. I will probably do Saturday afternoon just so I can hit my EU folks. Hopefully they'll come join. I don't know what I'm going to play yet. It's either Final Fantasy or visual novels, I think. I know Secret Worlds is a bit too creepy for a lot of them. And I am glutton for punishment and would rather play that late at night anyway. So, it will probably be Final Fantasy or Dream Daddy. I'm trying to finish Dream Daddy. I have about 10 hours left in that visual novel, and I'd really like to try and finish it, even if I just do finish out the route I'm on stream, and do the other 2 off stream, and write about them in my blog. So I'll figure it out. And you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter. If you do not, you will get all my information on when I go live. You can also toss me a follow here and turn on notifications. You can get a push notification on your phone or an email telling you when I've gone live. And I think that's it. I am going to toss a host over to Sushi, and I hope you guys enjoy hanging out with her. She is a wonderful variety streamer who focuses on JRPGs. So I think you guys will enjoy hanging out with her. So let's do